It's Week 8 of the National Football League, and we'll see Michael Thomas. He had a touchdown last week, the cherry on top of a ton of yardage. It's the Saints and the Raiders, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
The first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by a 3-time Pro Bowler, owner of over 35,000 passing yards in 11 seasons, the veteran Andy Dalton.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Dalton right to the air. And his first pass is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. So Dalton now. There's Chris Olave. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A run for Kamara on first down, but the running room closes up quickly as he's only able to get a yard there. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Dalton. He gets it to Thomas. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. On 2nd and 9. Dalton. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Dalton now to pass. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Give that sack to the linebacker, Jayon Brown.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. Hunter Renfrow deep to return for the Raiders. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
First carry for the former Pro Bowler, Josh Jacobs. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. 5 yards remain on second down. The left side throw complete to Adams. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Slant to Adams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in by Adams. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. On play action, it's Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. That time a 9-play drive. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Dalton. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Renfrow to return. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their third. Turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. This to the sideline and nearly intercepted. Oh, he had that in his grasp. Couldn't get it. Instead, it'll bring up 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Carr. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he has a big the 35-yard line. Carr now on 1st down. And it's complete to Adams. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jesper Horsted, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting it and by him going up and getting it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On 2nd and 7. Dalton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. The return is Renfro. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it. And he'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 right at the 30. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. To try again after the sack. Carr. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's A.J. Cole now. And the way this offense has moved, and they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. 1st and 10 for Dalton. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Dalton. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. The Saints on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing. Dalton. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on E. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And Dalton to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here's Dalton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Big 4th down here. It's Dalton. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Carr going to throw here. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now Carr, and he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Carlson now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Got an open man. It's Olave. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Dalton's throw complete there to Johnson. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dalton. His throw incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He started out having some troubles back in the 1st half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. So Dalton now. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. It's do or die for Dalton. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on won this game. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Las Vegas, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town.